Hello crafters, I'm JanB and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Today I'd like to show you how I made this card. It was inspired by this swap that I received from Anna Crosby when I was at the Stampin' Up Leadership Convention in Orlando about 10 days ago. I thought this would be absolutely brilliant for a Valentine's card. So the card pieces that you're going to need, the card base is real red and it measures 8 1/4 inches by 5 3/4, scored and folded in half. A layer of basic black that measures 4 inches by 5 5/8 inches. A layer of real red which measures 3 7/8 inches by 5 1/2 inches. You will also need some scrap pieces of basic black, whisper white and real red. This is my 10th attempt at making this video. Number 9 was successful, but it took 26 minutes and I'm trying to inspire you, not to send you off to sleep. So this is number 10 and I have pre-done quite a lot of this now. So the first thing I did was, with my red layer, I put it through my big shot with the Happy Heart embossing folder. So that was that bit, that's got to be layered, that's got to be layered. The hearts, what I did was I used the heart framelits, and you know me, I always start from the inside, working out to count them. The smaller the die, the smaller the number, so I always use number 2 and 3 for this one. I'm going to show you something about number 4 as well. So what you need to do with the black layer is put the hearts on and cut round the edges. With the layer, the black layer here, I couldn't use number 4 because it would have come up too big. So what I decided was, if I used the same size that I die cut my shape, but just cut round the edge. So I've already drawn these two round. Now I'm going to do the small one. So just place it down and with a nice sharp pencil, that's it. If you hold down the bottom here, in fact it is better to hold it upside down so you're not actually holding onto the blade, not that it's that sharp, but whoops. And then with your blade tilted in very slightly, draw all the way around the edge and then come round here. Okay, and then cut these out. I've already cut my pieces out, and if you pop them onto a piece of plain white paper, you'll see if there's any pieces that you think need to be cut off, if you've got any sharp edges. Obviously I've already been round these. You can see that they're not perfect, but they are good enough for doing the card because there's a lot of black and a lot of it gets concealed anyway. So the DSP that I've used is from the Stacked with Love Designer Series paper stack, and I do suggest that you just choose one that's got a black background and one that's got a white background, which is basically what I've done with all of these. Let's pull that one down a bit, so you've got the white and the black, white, black, white, black, swapped it around on that one. So then I'm just going to adhere these. What I do make sure I do is that the pencil marks go down. It just saves all that rubbing out. And then I'm going to adhere these using my snail. What am I doing? Not using it upside down, am I? Okay. I'm not going to use snail. I'm going to use my Tombow. I'll have a look at my snail in a minute once I finish the video, see what's wrong with it. It's probably just got gunked up a bit. Okay, so that's one. That's two. And whilst I'm using my Tombow, I'm going to adhere my embossed layer to my black layer. Okay, and in fact I've got to get this going, haven't I? Because I've got to stick my ribbon. Let's see if I can... oh, that's better. I've taken a piece of the ribbon, wherever I've done with that. Oh, here we go. It's the basic black ribbon taffeta. Cut a piece that's about 5 inches long. I'm going to put one piece there. That's a bit low, I'd like it a bit higher than that. That's okay. And push that across the front. Okay. And then once that's done, I use Tombow to stick this on my card front. A little bit on the on the ribbon to make sure that it doesn't go walkabouts. It's obviously quite determined this time. And layer that onto my card base. Don't need that. And I also have a little bow here, which I folded as a like bunny ears, and pop that on there. And then the final little the sentiment for the Valentine, You're a Treasure, actually comes from a stamp set called Hey Valentine, and it's that sentiment there, but it is actually joined on here, but I have cut mine off, which has left me with that off there. It's left me a beautiful stamp for children's card. If you do decide to do this with a rubber stamp, though, please bear in mind that it will make your guarantee with Stampin' Up null and void. That doesn't particularly worry me because I don't envisage having problems with my stamps. That's one of the really good things about Stampin' Up. What have I done there? Let's try that again. I don't know if that was there ready or whether I've just done it. Too busy talking. Right, let's try that again. That's better. Okay, and I'm going to cut this out with the heart punch. And I can't think what the name is for this, but I'll make sure I put it up on the screen. I just put that in and centre it. Oops. And then I'm going to put that on the centre of the black heart. You will see that the shape of the punch is quite different from the Framelits, but it's no problem, it still looks good. So I'm now going to put these on my card. Each card I make tends to be a little bit different. This one I'm going to make that one at an angle, and then I'm going to make this one at an angle. And this one's going to be popped up with dimensionals. I'll have 3 of these. And then just a little finishing touch, I've got my scrap of red, and I'm going to punch out 3 hearts. And I don't want them glued down solid, but then equally I don't want them raised up with dimensional, so I'm going to use glue dots. It just gives it a little bit of height. There we go. I think I've done everything now, haven't I? So there we go. I hope you like it. For slightly different here. This one was actually on a black card. I wasn't quite sure which way I prefer it. The only reason I prefer this is because I do prefer the extra layers. But I don't know. To each their own. I like all of them. Anyway, I hope you give it a try. Many thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions, please contact me because I will be happy to help you. If you've enjoyed watching my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button, the subscribe button that's on the right hand side of your screen. And if you'd like to purchase any of the products I've used here, please click on the link below and that will take you to my 24/7 online Stampin' Up shop. Many thanks for joining me today. Until next time, happy crafting. Cheerio.